How many of you have enrolled in a gym? Oh. How many of you are continuing to go to gym? Only one. Well, in a recent study by World Health Organization, and they have found that 1.75 million people die due to stroke and heart attack who enroll in gym. So, Brian, good afternoon, Toastmaster of the day, to our Toastmasters and guests. I was 15 years of age when I see a movie called Commando. I believe everyone have seen that Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. That is one of the best movie in that industry during that era, where people were so obsessed with that movie, with his physical condition, and people have joined gym immediately. I was no difference with my brother and me. I joined with my all the friends. We joined in a gym after seeing that movie. I was very lean and thin during that time, and when I joined, it was an evening. And I went there and I have started connecting with my instructor. And my instructor had told me a lot of things has to be done before we lift the weight. So he has instructed a lot of warm-up, drill exercise, which I have started doing it. And I started my journey of gym from that. I see people lifting massive weights just to show off. And I was so impressed with that. And with impatience creeping in my nerve, I decided to lift a barbell with a heavy weight. I have arranged the weight in that barbell and I tried to move along the side where there is a big mirror in that. I started lifting that. Then I understand that I cannot make it on my left hand because my left hand was so weak and that weight on the left side, it has fallen down. And with that, I lost my control and I fall into that mirror. And the mirror broke into pieces. And it was a very embarrassing moment for me. People were looking at me and I started crying. I ran from the gym and never turned back to gym for many, many years. Well, there is a myth that people go to gym will have healthy conditions. In India, a survey conducted and they understand that 67% of the total population have already enrolled in that gym, and surprisingly 11% are continuing to go to gym in India. Well, what is happening? A survey conducted by the National Federation of Physical Fitness, they understand that people who join gym and within 5 years they experience severe pain on the knees and back. Why it's so? Any guess? Because of the fact that people are so obsessed with the heroes in the movie like Arnold, Salman Khan, people wanted to make a massive effort to bring up their upper body like biceps, triceps, chest, shoulder, that's it. They will ignore what is happening on the lower body. And that really makes the difference. And that is why people experience pain after 1 year or 2 years being in a gym. And that is not the best practice which we should follow. And that's why people experience that pain after 1 year. They definitely will have a lot of problems in the back and the lower body. And the remedy for it, people have to work out. According to the physical training manual, they have to work out at least 3 days in a week for the thighs and back, which people doesn't do it because they wanted to show off. They wanted to show off having a tight t-shirt and go out with a massive upper body, right? So having said that, a survey conducted by the World Health Organization understand that 50% of people will have LDL, which means a bad cholesterol. And I assure you that in this room, if you go for a checkup, definitely you will also experience that. You will have bad cholesterol. Why it's so? Because of our culture, our food habits, and our works. Well, what we need to do, the bad cholesterol definitely will create a lot of problems in today's world. And this will create the heart disease, stroke, and other peripheral diseases. So what we need to do for it? Well, if you go to gym and work out for 5 minutes, if you think that after 5 minutes, I'm stressed, I'm tired, I feel exhausted, I'm not able to breathe it, then that is your threshold load, which means CTL. That means chronic threshold load. And after 5 minutes, if you push further, just do it one more step further, 1 more minute. Just if you are running and if you think that after 5 minutes you are tired, just move it one more time. Just move it 1 more minute. And that will create a burning in that arteries where the LDL is existed. So I request each and everyone, just push further, just to make sure that your bad cholesterol is getting burned. Otherwise you cannot do it. If you work out for 5 minutes and you think that you are healthy, that's not a fact. And that's a myth in all the people, that I go to gym, I work out for 30 minutes, I come back, I can eat any junk food. And if you think so, that will create a lot of problems in your health. So I would like to emphasize the fact that I request each and everyone just to make sure that, first of all, you make sure that you read instructions on how to do it or how to have exercise in a gym. Second thing is, if you feel tired, just push further, 1 more step, just to make sure that you burn that bad cholesterol from your arteries. Just do it. Okay.
Thank you, Jeff.